All right, what's up, guys? So back with another one here. So today's actually a really short one. It's probably gonna be quite short, but I just wanted to share a little update with you guys if you haven't heard it by now. So this could be really good news, or it could be really bad news. It all depends on how you want to take this news, this update that we got. It's been causing a lot of discussion, a lot of discourse on the timeline. But anyway, like always, if you're here, if you like this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. Wherever it is, I don't know. Takes a second. Help me out. Let's hit 100K because we're gonna have a big year in 2022. So what are we talking about? The big news, right? So this is the hot topic from what, 7 days ago, 1 week ago. But yes, if you haven't been following, please go watch that old video. But yes, Persona P4U 2, the newest version, 2.0. It's 2.2 technically, I think, is being released next year on consoles, on PC, which is godlike, right? The game came out in what, 2015, I think? 2015, 2016, first time ever being available, modern console. Big news, but of course, what was the discussion? The netcode, right? So in this video, I think I told you it was gonna be absorb netcode. We said absorb netcode is coming. The Sega Classic, better than offline. Well, it turns out that is it's true. It seems like it's happening here. So we got a little article here. The one thing I will say that, by the way, before we read this article, is I don't know. I don't think this is the full article. I think the article is coming out. The full article is coming out in the next week's Famitsu, and these are just like the little points. So there might be other news. We don't know. But here are the little updates directly from the WaDi, Persona Team's creative director and producer. So the Steam version of, actually we'll skip that. So let's read the bottom one first. So right there it says, Atlus is considering implementing rollback network functionality at a later date in a future patch. So I read that. I was like, we did it, boys. We're going to get it one day. That's not what a lot of other people thought. So a lot of people very, very angry, very, very pissed off that the game will not be 100% not launching with rollback, right? So it's probably that absorb stuff that Virtua Fighter had. But I think it's just a big win right there. Considering implementing rollback. Come on, man. We were talking about that early on stream. We had the Japanese dev roundtable. Was it last winter or something? Where every Japanese fighting game dev was there. They're on the Zoom call. They're talking about games. I was translating for that. They weren't allowed to say rollback. They literally couldn't acknowledge that rollback existed. That, I'm not joking. I'm being 100% serious. That was like before we went live, like no discussion about netcode. Nobody said rollback or anything. So then like Arika came on and they said it. So I was translating. I was like, okay, I'm going to say it now. But yeah, having them directly come out, acknowledge it, and also not say that like, oh, we got something better. Because that's the other step they always do, right? They say like, we know people want rollback, but we think we got something even better than rollback. Absorb netcode or like in-house. So here they're like, yeah, we know people want it. We'll consider adding it to the future. So we'll see. I'm hopeful. But again, like I said, not everybody is. Here's just an example. Big Left, of course. A lot of people. I'm just picking Left out, but there's a ton of people just like this. This is basically like the face of the rollback army, right? So it's like, that sucks. Dead on arrival for me then. Hope they add it someday. So that's I'm not nothing against Left. That's a fair take. A lot of people like Left too were excited for the game. Then this one announcement, just like, I'm done. Dead on arrival. Not spending my money. I'm not buying it, all that stuff. And that's fine. If that's what you want to do, again, that's fine. I'm going to buy it day one. Even if they were like, we're releasing with no netcode, I would still buy it. I want to play that game. But if you don't have that experience, if you've never actually played it before, I don't blame you if you don't want to get into it. The other cool stuff though is this, right? So just the rest of this article right here, the top one right there, that was the most interesting part to me. Always joke about like, I saved Persona, look at me. But who saved Persona? The damn Persona 4 Golden players. Look at that. They released the Steam version. It sold 1 million copies. God damn. That's not even pirated. There's probably 10 million pirated copies, and they sold 1 million copies of the Steam version. So that's godlike, right? They released an old game. They probably didn't expect much. They just threw it out on Steam. Japanese devs, man. Japanese devs. So like, people don't play games on PC, right? Nobody likes PC, right? Let's just put it out. It was like 1 million copies. Like, oh, So because of that, right, because of the success of Persona 4 Golden on Steam, they're like, all right, let's put out P4U 2. Because the other reason why, for a lot of you guys, a lot of people were kind of why would they put out P4U instead of like P5 or whatever, Dancing Strikers? Because Persona 4 actually has a canon story mode. The fighting game is like the actual follow-up. It's like canon 100%, full story mode, like voice and everything. The follow-up to P4 Golden. So this is like, they're just kind of promoting, like continuing the story here. And if you watch the trailer too, by the way, if you watch the announcement trailer, they don't mention fighting game a single time. They're talking about P4U2, like the fighting game. They don't mention fighting game at all. They just talk about the story mode. They're like, the great story mode in P4U2, you can find out what happened to all your favorite characters from Persona Golden. The story is 20 chapters. It's a great story, fully voiced, wonderful story. So they definitely are going after not me and 23 you guys watching. They're going after that 1 million dude, the 1 million that bought Persona 4 Golden, man. They got their priorities straight. So that's why rollback, you know, they didn't even know what rollback was. They probably didn't even hear what rollback was until like last week when the FGC actually got news of that. They're like, oh crap. So who knows? We might get it one day. But yeah, that's it. That's just the update. No rollback confirmed. I'm still gonna buy day one. It's a very fun game, and I'm hopeful. You know, I think it'll happen one day. And even if it doesn't happen, you know, even if they do just take my money and run, I'm faithful that one of you pirates will do it. You've done it before. These hackers are getting out of control, man. They're putting rollback in everything. So I'll buy it. I'm gonna stay warmed up, and then once you guys add it to the game, I'll be ready to go. I believe. But yeah, there you go. Let me know. What do you think? I want to hear your opinion. Are you gonna buy it or you're not gonna buy it? Are you on team Jiyuna? I'll buy anything the Japanese devs put out. I'm a faithful consumer. Take all my money. Or you like Big Left? You stand for a cause. I'm not buying it. You don't get my money unless you get any rollback in there. It's fine. Either one is fine. You know, it's all up to your own preference. However you want to spend your money, your time. Let me know, though. I'm curious. But like always, you're still watching. Thank you. Leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.